Hey everybody, welcome to Storytime with Andy. We are doing another holiday book. This one is called Together, and it's all about, see this family? They're kind of gathered around the Christmas tree. It's about being together for Christmas. And this book was inspired by the author's son, and he wrote a letter to Santa, and he didn't ask for games, he didn't ask for toys, he didn't ask for a cool new bike. He asked for a game night with his family, which is so sweet, and I love that. I love the idea of around Christmas time, just being together as a family. When I look back and think about being a kid during Christmas, I don't remember any of the presents that I got really, but I do remember our Christmas tradition. So I remember decorating the tree together, going and picking one out and getting all the ornaments on it. I remember going ice skating together. I remember hot cocoa nights, and I remember going to church and all that kind of stuff. So that's how my family was together at Christmas time. Your family probably has their own traditions and their own ways of making memories, but I just really loved this book. So we're gonna read together, we're gonna draw afterwards, so make sure to have a piece of paper and a crayon or a pencil with you, okay? And while I was reading this book, I thought about a very special family. This one goes out to Anderson, Ivy, and Aiden P. in Leland, North Carolina. I hope you guys get lots of time to be together as a family this Christmas season. Okay, you guys ready to read? Let's do it. This is Together by Heather Stricker. Santa greeted the boy and gave a nod with his chin. "Hello there, my friend. It's nice to see you again. You've been a good boy this year. Do you know what you would like? A new game, a ball, or a shiny red bike?" "Thank you, Santa. I appreciate the thought, but the things I want most this Christmas simply cannot be bought. I don't want any more trinkets, knickknacks, things, or stuff. Simply being with my family is more than enough. We can take a trip to the seaside where the sand tickles our toes. We can head north to the mountains where the snowflakes dance on our nose. We can spend the day in the city taking in a show and the sights. We can find a cozy cafe for piping hot chocolate and holiday delights. We can drive to the woods and find a Christmas tree that's just right. We can trim it top to bottom and make it merry and bright. We can gather friends to sing carols loud for all to hear. We can help those in need and spread holiday cheer. We can stroll down to the harbor for the holiday boat parade. We can spend the day in the kitchen baking and sharing the treats we've made. We can decorate gingerbread houses and cover them with candy and sweets. We can hop on the holiday train, all save our seats. We can stay warm by the fire on a cold, starry night. We can watch holiday movies and snuggle tight. We can skate on the pond when it freezes thick with ice. We can glide hand in hand. Wouldn't that be nice? Perhaps we'll wake up to a beautiful blanket of snow. We can sled through the hills. I'll follow anywhere they want to go. We can invite friends and family around the table for a holiday meal, sharing stories and laughter. Those are the heartfelt occasions that really make us feel. It doesn't matter what we do, something grand or something small. I know our time together is the greatest gift of all. Over the years, images of gifts will fade, but we'll never forget the holiday memories that we made. The real magic of the season are the moments we share, all the little ways we show each other how much we love and care. I know this time of year is busy, and it's hard to stop and pause, but being together with my family is what I want most of all, Santa Claus. Santa smiled at the boy and patted his cheek. "You know more about Christmas than most, I think." The end. All right, friends, we are ready to draw from our book Together. And the scene that I thought would be fun to draw is this one right here, where we see the family has gone and gotten a tree. They've got it on top of their car and they're driving home getting ready to decorate it. So we're gonna draw a tree and a car underneath it. So a lot of times we draw with our paper like this, but today we're gonna draw with it sideways, okay? But we're drawing the tree sideways, so we're gonna draw it like this and then we're gonna flip it sideways. You with me? Okay, got it. All right, so first we're going to draw our Christmas tree. So just kind of start in the top right area of your page. Kind of come down like this, make some tree shapes and stop.
and then start right up at the top where we started on here, and you're gonna do the same thing on the other side, okay? Just kind of like some triangular squiggly shapes like that. And then you can make the bottom looking like a tree already, right? And we need to make the trunk, which is sticking out past it. So draw like a rectangle right there. And there's our tree. Now we can flip our paper this way and boom, we have our sideways tree and we're ready to draw our car underneath it. So we are going to come in just a little bit from the edge of your tree wherever you drew it and draw a straight line down and then curve it out a little bit like that, okay? And we're gonna do the same thing over here. Kind of a line down like that, okay? Now we're gonna come over a little bit on each side, see that? And then you're gonna make one hump. Do the same on the other side. And then you're gonna connect this line right here, okay? This is where our tires are gonna be. So you can go ahead and draw a circle inside that shape. There's your tire, and there's your hubcap part. We're gonna do the same over here on this one, okay? Draw your circle for your tire, and then an inside circle, that's your hubcap. All right, so now we need to draw the windows on the car. So kind of come a little bit in from your tree, draw a little bit diagonal line down, over to the right, about halfway of your car, and then all the way up so it's meeting your tree. And that way it looks like the tree is kind of drooping over the car, right? And then we're gonna do it over here. We're gonna draw a line down, kind of line it up with your other window there, over and up. There's our back seat, okay? Now, in the front seat, the driver's side always has a what? A steering wheel, right? Okay, so out of this line, you're gonna draw a line and an oval, okay? And there is your steering wheel right there. Let's draw some doors on this car. So wherever your window is, kind of just come down like that. You can draw a rectangle for a handle. And then same on your back window, come down like that. And another rectangle for your handle. So we've got our handles for our car, now we can get inside it. And we're going to put some headlights and some taillights. So come to the front of your car, draw an oval, and then the back of the car, you can draw another oval, okay? Now, we're gonna say that they have their headlights on just so we can kind of make it look special. So come outside of the car here and just do 1, 2, 3 lines like that, and it kind of makes it look like your headlights are on, right? All right, so we're gonna draw the road that this is sitting on. So come to right about here where your headlight circle is outside of the car and draw a straight line all the way until you run off the page, okay? And then do the same over here, right outside to where the headlight is, all the way out there. If you want, you can even draw the stripes on the road to show that it's a road, right? You don't have to, but you can. And we're going to draw some string or some twine, kind of a wrapping around this tree, because a lot of times when you get a tree, you've got to kind of tie it up with some string to keep it together until you get home. It just makes it easier to get on the car and inside your door, right? So all you have to do to draw the string around the tree is just to draw a bunch of lines from the top of the tree to the bottom of the tree somewhere, okay? So like so, you can just kind of draw some going that way, draw some going like that. You can draw big ones, and it just goes like that on the tree, okay? Maybe some more like this, and maybe we'll draw like, maybe the string is kind of trailing behind, right? Okay, so there's our tree. Now, what I want you to do is draw your family in these windows, okay? So think about who would be in your car when you go to get your Christmas tree, and you can draw them in your car. So maybe you're back here in the back seat, right? You can draw you. Maybe you're even waving out the window, right? Maybe next to you is your sister. Put some little pigtails on this person. And they're saying, yay, we're so excited, we got our Christmas tree. And then in the front, you can draw your mommy, your daddy, your grandma, your uncle, whoever you would go to get your tree with. So when I was a little girl, my mommy was always the one who drove us to get our tree. We would go out in the woods. This is when I lived further up north where it was colder. We would go out in the woods and we would chop it down with a saw and put it on top of our car, just like you see here, and we would drive home with it. Now I live farther south and it's too warm for us to chop down our tree, so now we get it at the local grocery store. But we still have to put it on our car to get it home, right? Okay, so there is you and your family in your car getting ready to take your tree home, and we're gonna write the name of the book on here so we remember it. I'm gonna do it down here at the bottom of the road. And remember, the name of the book is Together. T-O-G-E-T-H-E-R. Together. We love to be together at Christmas time, right? I hope you guys have lots of special people that you're gonna get to be around leading up to the holidays, all right? There is our drawing for the day. All right, so I hope you guys liked that one. I hope you liked drawing our tree on top of our car. And hey, I hope you have some really good time together with your family this season, doing all of your traditions, whether it's baking together or going to a Christmas event or doing stuff around the house together. I just hope you get lots of time together this year, because that's what it's all about, okay? All right, everybody, I wanna see those pictures so you can have your mom or dad put them on our Facebook or Instagram page so I can see what a great artist you are. And as always, stay well and keep reading.